Pop art impresario Andy Warhol goes out to New York City's Cafe Bazaar, and what he sees there is a wild new band called the Velvet Underground, who names themselves after the book The Velvet Underground, written by Michael Lay. And he befriends the Velvet Underground and says, I have a great idea for you guys. You need a chanteuse, and I have quite the person for you, the beautiful moon goddess, Nico. And here's Nico is going to sing some songs for you guys. And so we've put this beautiful Nico with your hard music. And so Lou Reed has a new co-lead singer in the Velvet Underground, Nico. And so today on Another Vinyl Show, it's the second most influential record of the 60s. Some people say the most. It's the Velvet Underground and Nico today on Another Vinyl Show. Ike Frasier Industries presents Another Vinyl Show with Ike Frasier. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Ike Frasier, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite records of all time, and probably one of yours too. It's the Velvet Underground and Nico, with the classic banana cover. What's he doing? Oh, it's Static Cling. This is an anniversary edition right here. Pretty cool. Has a reissue of the first state. What's that? Ooh, clear vinyl. You know we love some clear vinyl around here at Another Vinyl Show. And you see the tone is a little different on this one right here. Oh, and there's the inner sleeve. That's pretty cool. As a reproduction of the rare MGM Verve promo photo. Very exciting. That edition has the imitation lawsuit sticker on it right there. And of course that's black vinyl on there with the classic Verve label. Both of those are stereo. Now, some people like to say that if Sgt. Pepper is number one, then this probably is number two. The old quote about people starting bands, everybody that got one. But it's really a great record. I got my first copy for $3. It had no banana on it, of course, and pretty scratchy. But it was my gateway into the Velvet Underground, and everybody needs this record in their record collection. It is really great. Lou's lyrics are just ahead of their time for sure, and the band is really tight. Nico's incredible, Kale's incredible, Mo, she's fantastic, Sterling, great. Andy Warhol's production style is to let the Velvet Underground be the Velvet Underground. And he tells Lou, you keep all the bad words in the songs. And so that's what Lou Reed does. And of course, it's not a great success, but it has become one of the most important records in rock and roll. The Velvet Underground and Nico today. So you guys enjoy that video. All our new subscribers from last week, we really appreciate you. And our regular subscribers from before that, of course, you know we got our love and we send it to you. Any of you that see this video out there, you want to like it, we'd love for you to like it. And if you want to see what we're doing here at Another Vinyl Show with crazy records like that, how about subscribing? So, and leave a comment. What do you think about the Velvet Underground? It's got a lot of wild topics for pop music, and so that really pushed the barriers. But it's a great album, and we'll see the video about the rare pressings of this album right up next. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. The Velvet Underground and Nico, the dark side of the 60s. Well, after Andy Warhol convinces the Velvet Underground that he should be their manager and producer, that's Sterling Morrison on guitar and bass, lead and rhythm, and of course Lou Reed, who is the lyricist and the rhythm guitar player and lead guitar player. John Cale from England, he plays violas and violins, and Celeste, he's their multi-instrumentalist genius. Mo Tucker, the drummer who keeps everything together with no cymbals, and of course the moon goddess, the beautiful Nico. The Velvet Underground are captivating crowds at the plastic exploding inevitable, Andy Warhol's pop shows that are going across America. And so they decide to record, and co-financed by Norman Dolph, who is a Columbia Records sales executive. He gets the Velvet Underground into the old Scepter Studios, and they record, April 1966, April 25th, 1966. Ahmad Ungren passes it because he doesn't like the drug references. They pass it on to Elektra. They don't like it. But at Columbia Records, Tom Wilson hears it, and he goes, you know what? I hear something here. And Tom is famous, as you know, for recording Bob Dylan, both as a folk artist and an electric artist. And he tells them, you know what? I am going to leave Columbia Records here pretty soon, and I am going to go to MGM Records. And so he decides that once he gets to MGM, he is going to sign the Velvet Underground to Verve Records. He also signs Frank Zappa at the same time, basically. And here we see Tom Wilson and Nico preparing to do a little overdubs right there. So Nico sings 3 songs and Lou would sing the rest, but the first single, All Tomorrow's Parties, is released in July 1966. All Tomorrow's Parties is a different version than the LP version, and the B-side is I'll Be Your Mirror, both with Nico on lead vocal and both in mono. And here we see John Cale with Lou Reed and Tom Wilson, and Tom Wilson wants another single. So in November, they go to record the next single, which would be Sunday Morning, with Lou on lead vocal. And March 12th, 1967, the album finally comes out. And so it is getting ready to get in the charts, hopefully, for everybody. Everybody's excited because it's taken a while for it to come out. It's been delayed, and on May 13th, 1967, it gets to 199 in the Billboard Hot 200 there. It's not in the Hot 100, it's Hot 200 there. And then we see a first date copy here, and this is the version that is climbing up the charts. Now, as the first date cover, you can see all the details there. On June 10th, 1967, it is climbing up the charts. And while this is going on, the Monterey Pop Festival is just a week later. And at the Monterey Pop Festival, Nico is accompanying Brian Jones. And Brian and Nico have a great day at the Monterey Pop Festival, or they're probably there the whole time. I don't know. I've only seen pictures of them from this one day. But Brian has come specifically to introduce Jimi Hendrix to the world at the Monterey Pop Festival. And here's Brian. The Velvet Underground and Nico is at 195 while the Monterey Pop charts are going on. Flower Power in full bloom. All this is going on. Eric Emerson, a Warhol superstar, gets busted for drugs, and he tells Verve Records, well, I'm going to sue you guys because you have my picture back there. Well, his picture is upside down on the back cover from a Warhol film. Verve says, no way, we're not giving you any money. They grab these black stickers that they make real quick, and they put them over Eric Emerson's picture. You still see the shadow of him back there, but those are called second states. So if you have that, that's the second state. Well, after they ran out of stickers, nothing for 5 months. Then, November 18th, 1967, boom, there's a little bit of advertisements again from Verve and MGM, and the record comes out in its third state here that we see. Now you notice Emerson has been completely airbrushed out the back cover. That's the third state cover. And this one is in the Billboard charts. It goes up to 182, so it's still climbing a little bit. Then on December 16th, 1967, just in time for the Christmas market, the Velvet Underground and Nico reaches its highest chart position of 171 in the Billboard charts. Now, by February 1969, an executive said that he believed that it had sold 58,476 units, less than its first year. And after that, it was the fourth state cover, which has the printed banana on there. So there's no more Peel Slowly and See. There's just a printed banana. Now, Sterling Morrison said in 1970 that he believed that the album had sold 200,000 units, and if he might know because of his royalty checks. Well, what could the value of some of these Velvet Underground records be? Now, I tell you what, from the iconic banana sticker cover to even the lawsuit black back sticker, they're pretty valuable. We'll start here with that 45 of All Tomorrow's Parties from 1966. That's a beautiful copy. Discogs, $2,900 for a near mint copy. Look at that shimmer. eBay, $3,964.13. A mono First State. And of course, First State has Eric Emerson hanging upside down over Lou's picture. And we see the mono label. V5008 for that one. Discogs, $2,066. Now on Discogs also, they had a stereo First State. And the stereo First State in near mint condition went for $2,100. So not too much difference in the mono and the stereo for those. A sealed lawsuit sticker, mono. eBay, $3,584. The Columbia test pressing, 1966. We believe it's Columbia. eBay, $5,100. The white label promo. Now, these are really rare right here because most DJs wouldn't touch this record with a hot turntable. eBay, $8,500 for the top white label copy. And there we see somebody stole the peel off that banana. Now we have a yellow label promo, which I believe these were first. This is, of course, mono, and that's a V05008. And there's Emerson upside down. What's the price on that one? Oof, eBay, $9,562. A sealed mono first press. Here we got another First State, but still sealed. eBay, $14,700. The mythical copy with no Sunday morning. Nobody knows how this one happened. It's missing Sunday morning. $18,219. The super rare copy that was found in the trash. $25,200. Those guys made their money back because they made the bootleg unripened, and that came out on black vinyl and this beautiful green clear vinyl right here. But then somehow they made some kind of deal, and there's an official release of the same recordings with not as cool a cover though, but you can see that that is 100% an official release from Polydor there. Oh, here we go. The big time, everybody. All Tomorrow's Parties, backed with I'll Be Your Mirror with the insanely rare picture sleeve. And here we see the 45, which some people, you know, pay a couple $100 for. It's not that hard to get. But the picture sleeve, Discogs, $30,000. That's right, I'm going to say that again. $30,000. That has got to be one of the most expensive 45s with a picture sleeve on earth. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.